Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So today we're doing science experiments, folks. We're going to show you what an entry and an exit of a 22 caliber bullet looks like. And there's a reason for this, and it all goes back to Hammer being shot. But my husband realized something, and I think it's a bigger miracle than any of us have actually realized. The wound you and I have been looking at for the past 3 days was an exit wound. That wasn't where the bullet went in. And we're going to show you how we know. There's obviously no internal swelling. Okay, so Hammer's stomach's still soft. He's moving around majestically. He's acting better than he has in months because he's not getting over there eating that poison meat. He doesn't seem to be in any chronic pain. Yes, he is getting a mild pain medicine along with steroids and antibiotics. So maybe that's why he doesn't feel like he's hurting too bad. Who knows? But we're going to show you why we believe that this was the exit and not the entry.
Hey y'all, this is Steven at Starkey Farmstead. Alright y'all, know Hammer got shot the other day. What we think? Aerosol. Well, I got little 22 bullets. This is 22 long. I'm going to shoot this jug here. That way you can see what an entrance would look like, and then an exit will look like with this little bitty.
Because tell them why you're doing this. You're trying to show me something. What is it?
I was just looking at Hammer. The exit wound, I'm saying it's an exit wound.
That's right.
The vet is saying it's an entrance wound. Well, has anybody ever seen an entrance wound for an aerosol rifle?
R22.
R22. That's it. That would be your entrance.
They're tiny.
Little bitty, and once it goes out, it smushes, and then it's not going to be great big, but it's going to be bigger than this.
That's right.
So we're going to see what an entrance and an exit looks like off of a 22.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Because we did find, and though Steven said it would have been extremely close to his heart, there was a spot on his chest we found this morning that's healing. That is teeny tiny, like the entrance of a BB or an entrance of a 22.
Yeah, and it would have had to been a 22 because
an
aerosol rifle is a powerful rifle. And now they do make them very powerful. But around here, I don't think too many of us would have those.
That kind of money to buy that.
Yeah,
I mean, they're like $1,500.
Yeah, for just an aerosol. And if you're going to buy something like that, you might as well go ahead and buy
AR.
an AR-15.
That's right, just rock it.
But I don't think it was an aerosol rifle they did it with.
No, he thinks it was an actual rifle that he was shot with. And the vet did not fully x-ray Hammer from head to toe because we knew where a wound was. So I just want you guys to know that. No, Hammer's doing okay. Nobody panic. I love you guys so much. I would never get on here and not tell you something was wrong. He's doing amazing.
We're just doing an experiment.
We're just doing an experiment because we're worried about where the times are going in this country, folks. And people need to be educated on entry and exit wounds. I know that sounds like, I never thought I'd be saying that in 2024. Hey guys, we all need to get some surgical skills under our belts, but I'm thinking maybe we do. And my husband, he was at work when it happened, and when he came home, Hammer was sedated, and the next day he was back at work because he's a hard worker. So it's Saturday, he's home, he's really looking Hammer over good for the first time, and he's like, that's an exit wound. I'm telling you, I know bullets. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any experience with this, guys, this is where you share it. We're all learning together. So everybody, let's get this experiment done. So, Steven, if the wound that we found on Hammer is the exit wound.
If there's an exit wound, there's got to be an entrance wound.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I guess my question would be, if he had any kind of internal bleeding, that would have already shown up, right? Like, there's nothing we should be afraid of now, correct?
No, and this jug here is really not going to be the best to show. It's dry rotted. All right.
Yeah, you can see that.
Right, there's the entry right here, this little bitty
right
hole
through the E on the, would have been litter.
And there's your exit wound.
Oh, gosh, yeah. So what on Hammer we saw was an exit wound.
Yeah.
So where in the crap did they shoot him?
That would be for a doctor, because...
But he didn't x-ray his whole body. He just x-rayed the hips back.
Okay, you pay a doctor to do what?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the dog looks great.
He's fine.
He's fine. Okay, that's all I wanted to hear you say.
What I'm trying to get at you
is to know the difference between a wound.
Look at the... Now, this is a little 22 bullet.
And look at the difference.
Now, let me show you. Let me show you. 22, that's a piece of lead right there.
Hold on.
That goes in.
Move your fat fingers. There we go. That's how it went in. That's it.
Goes in like that. Now, as it going through that barrel, it's narrow.
And it's also hot.
Yeah, it's also hot. And now, coming out.
It's because it's spiraling.
Well, it's spiraling, but...
It's also open, right? Doesn't it open when it shoots?
What it does, all right, this is a hollow point, it mushrooms.
Okay.
So as it's moving, and once it hits the target, then it mushrooms. And it travels through.
Getting bigger as it exits.
Or breaking apart.
What if there's pieces of metal left in him?
That's what you paid him for. But as it comes out the other side, if it stayed in one piece, and I think it probably did.
Because it didn't hit any bone. He wouldn't be able to walk.
But as it comes out the other side, it mushrooms. And it made a line, a half-inch line.
Yeah, it did.
So it could have been with a 22 rifle.
Sure could have.
Could have been with an aerosol. But I don't think an aerosol is going to mushroom
out like that.
Now, a pellet, there's a difference between a pellet gun. A pellet gun is made out of lead. A BB gun it might be lead. I don't think so. It's like a little steel ball bearing.
Yeah, I think it's a steel ball bearing.
That pellet rifle, when you take it, it could be aluminum pellets. It can be something that does mushroom, because we're all kids. We used to shoot tin cans.
Yeah.
Shoot old refrigerators, old
signs.
And you go find your old lead, and it's flat pretty much.
Yeah.
Because it just mushrooms. But they're designed to mushroom, because back in the day we used to go
hunting with ours.
We used to use ours for squirrel hunting.
Yes, bird hunting too. Yeah, I remember that.
We did bird hunt with them, but it was more or less squirrel hunting. But yeah, needless to say, that's an exit wound that he cut. That ain't no entrance. Because if that was an entrance,
he'd be dead. I'm sorry, you don't feel good.
30 bullets. The entrance wound would probably be about maybe a little smaller than that.
Yeah. And the exit wound would have been the entire back of that.
Yeah, that would have been a hole like that.
Yeah.
So
the mystery continues, folks, and we're going to stay on it. We're going to watch Hammer.
I'm going to be honest with you, we're never going to find out who did it, because nobody around here is going to talk, because we're on a very private road.
Yeah, everybody's family. So the mystery continues. Thank you guys for all of y'all's prayers. Stephen and I are feeling bad still, but we are getting better. Now, at the end of all this discussion, I have something I have to tell you guys. Y'all know that I reapplied September 3rd to be monetized. They denied me yesterday, okay? I was hot. It was Friday. I was so hot, you guys. I was like, are you kidding me? So they give me an appeal option. And for the appeal, you have to make a video that's under 5 minutes. And it tells them all about your video. Well, folks, I made an appeal video. And I was snarky. I said, we all know why you're not paying me. And shame on you for that. That's on you, not on me. And I just tore them up. I said, do not tell me again that I reuse content incorrectly. Point to the exact video and the exact minute so I can learn and I can fix my mistakes. I said, because let me explain something to you. YouTube is dying. Your creators and your subscribers are leaving. Because one, you quit paying people correctly. And two, there's too many social media platforms out there. Nobody wants to put up with all the stuff YouTube is making us put up with. So I said, either honestly and fairly look at my YouTube channel and tell me what I've done wrong, or me and my 51,100 subscribers are moving to a new channel. Woke up this morning. Come on, Jesus. We're going to get paid for YouTube. We won't see a check until the end of October, but praise God, they gave us our money back, you guys. 6 months of fighting with these people over bogus claims of inappropriate use of other people's material. And we finally, God has had enough. See, don't give up. Yeah, you're going to have rough times where you're under spiritual attack, folks, and it hurts. Guys, I'm not going to lie. It's heartbreaking to go through it. Do not give up, because on the other side of that, God's got something for you, and Satan just wants you to quit before you get to it. So like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to join as a member, here are the perks and here are the monthly subscription costs. But we got our money back, folks. Love you guys.